You by Enigma Magazine, Chattanooga's source for arts and entertainment. Available online at enigmaonline.com.
Warning, you are entering the WAWL Takeover. This message is brought to you by the Chat State Media Club. Users inside the Takeover will infect your ears. Enter at your own risk. All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to another edition of the WAWL Takeover here with the Chattanooga State Media Club.
Yay!
Chattanooga State's Veterinary Technology Program will host information sessions for people interested in learning more about the educational requirements to become a licensed veterinary technician. Graduates will receive an AAS degree, which permits them to take their licensing exam. The next information session will be Monday, March 27th at 4:30 p.m. in the Omni Building, room 298. Questions? Dr. Susie Matthews' number is 423-697-4733. And when you call, be sure to tell her you heard it through the wall.
Expect lots of sunshine out there through your afternoon. Warming up, highs later on near 90 tonight. Fair, comfortable again, lows into the lower to middle 60s. For the midweek, not much change. Still looking dry for the next several days with hot afternoons and mild nights and highs of around 90. This forecast is brought to you by Cintas, specializing in keeping your workday just a little bit cleaner. Your source for mats, uniforms, cleaning programs, and more. To get started, their website, cintas.com.
For Chattanooga State's The Wall, I'm Store Team 12 Chief Meteorologist Patrick Orr.
Thank you, Patrick. It is 80 degrees here at Chattanooga State. Bright and beautiful sunny day. High is supposed to be at 90 degrees today. It's a little hot for September, don't you think?
I think we should rename it Old Man Summer.
Old Man Summer. All right.
Like they used to say Old Man Winter. It should be Old Man Summer now.
Old Man Summer.
Old Man Summer won't go away. That stubborn old man.
Yeah.
Won't go
well.
away.
So, welcome again to the next edition of the Chattanooga State Media Club WAWL Takeover. We are glad that you made the decision to join us into our madness today. So, this week, my special guest, the one and only Jeremy Evertsen. How are you doing today, sir?
I'm tired.
I completely understand
School is a thing. What are we, fifth week? I've lost count of weeks.
I have too, honestly.
Yeah, I lost count of days. Now I'm losing count of weeks. I guess the next is months and years, and it'll all just go by in a blink of an eye.
Exactly.
I'm so happy about that.
But another reason we are tired is this past weekend's event that we were at. Mm-hmm. So most of the media club officers and other students in the media club attended Capture Chattanooga,
which was awesome.
It was pretty awesome.
It was a mecca event of great proportions.
It really was. So, Capture Chattanooga, for anybody who does not know what it is a film series. It is a 3-day film fest. The first day you get your, excuse me. The first day you get your theme, and you have up until Saturday. So it started on Friday. We got our theme, which was transitions.
Yeah, it was transformation.
Transformation.
There's no transition in transformation.
There might be.
They only rhyme in the prefix, not the suffix.
True.
Shouldn't have confusions there.
So it was transformation. We had from 8:30 is when we got out of the Capture launch event until 5:30 the next day on Saturday.
24 hours, right?
A little less,
yeah.
But it was still close.
Yeah.
So after that, there's a team of editors that spend all night Saturday and early Sunday morning editing together all the films and the clips
submitted,
to make a
montage
out of them.
Yeah.
And there were 2 cities that partook. There was us, Chattanooga, and Kansas City. Each city had 2 teams, and luckily enough, Chattanooga won.
Yeah, Chattanooga.
So, Chattanooga did bring back the trophy. Kansas City won it last year, but we have luckily brought it back. And I just wanted to go over and say who the winning team was of editors.
Yeah.
Because without them, we would not have been able to do this.
Yeah, you wouldn't see our lovely footage up there.
Exactly. So, the lead film editor for Chattanooga Team 2 was Santa Parker. A film editor was Robert Winslow. Amanda Reno was also a film editor, as well as Michael Graham. And the two musicians for the films were John Cotton and Eric Simpson. So I just want to go ahead and give them a round of applause for their amazing, amazing clip that they came up with.
Great. It wasn't just a clip, it was a short film in its own right.
Yeah.
It was a few minutes.
They started it out with a Shakespearean quote, which I think kind of pushed it over the top to where we were
If
won.
you ever want your Act 1 to be epic, you start off quoting Shakespeare.
Yes.
That's how you do it.
Exactly. So, going into that, Chattanooga did win. Kansas City did win Best Single Shot. Her name was... Oh, I can't remember her name.
It was a beautiful name, though.
Hannah Corinson, I think. I'm sorry if I say that wrong if you're listening. But anyways...
Yeah, we'll get the name.
We'll get it for the next break.
Yeah.
So, later on in the show, you're going to hear us talk about Elton John with a major surprise and major announcement that he has for us.
What's going on with Elton John?
You will find out next break.
I can't wait.
You'll have to wait. I am sorry, Jeremy.
We're going to have to take over this whole thing again.
We
just
will.
To find that
we
out.
will take it over every hour.
What's going on, man?
Another thing we're going to talk about is Fast and Furious, the next installment, movie number 7.
What? Another one.
Another one.
I didn't see that coming.
I didn't either. We're also going to talk about the creepy clowns in the woods and where it originated from.
What the heck are we
And
talking about?
you know what? Why not go to something relevant that we saw today? Jim Carrey. We'll elaborate on that a little bit later on.
All right.
Also, coming up this hour or next hour, we have tickets to go see.
Tickets!
Ticket giveaway. Tickets.
We got free tickets.
Free tickets. All you got to do is call in and win, and make sure you are 18 or over to go see Of Montreal with Rabbitfoot.
Oh my gosh.
I wonder if they're a lucky band.
Am I eligible to win?
You are not, sadly.
Oh, only the listeners are?
Only the listeners.
So I can't cheat.
You cannot cheat.
Dang, you lucky people.
This show is going to be this Saturday, September 24th, at the Revelry Room.
Oh, I want to go. I
Well,
want to go.
If you were a listener, you might have been able to win.
Okay.
But you know what? We're going to throw it into a little bit of music. We're going to give it to Green Day with Bang Bang. Bang Bang, sugar.
I just have to find a swimsuit.
Let's see. Swimsuit. Hey, what about this one?
I can't wear that one. That's a tiny little itsy bitsy bikini.
Don't be afraid of that teensy weensy bikini. Chattanooga State's PE classes will have you toned and tightened in no time. Choose from a large variety of aerobics and weight training classes, or go for something more adventurous like Pilates for muscle toning and flexibility. To drop weight fast, indoor cycling is the ticket. Yoga will help you de-stress, and power yoga builds strength and flexibility. So if you're looking for a fitness routine that's anything but routine, check out chattanoogastate.edu.
Hi, I'm Dr. Michio Kaku, theoretical physicist and all-around nice guy. Really. And you're listening to The WAWL.
We're going to make a video of it.
We're going to make what?
We're going to make a video about it.
We're going to make a video of what?
Of us doing yoga. We're going to totally take a yoga class. You look at me with that face, but we're going to do yoga.
Why are we going to do yoga?
Because it's yoga. Have you done it before?
I have, but...
You have?
You have never seen this body do yoga.
I'm not saying we're going to look at each other's body while we do yoga, but I think we're going to go do yoga because we need to get back into better shapes.
But I've been working on my radio face and body for a while now.
Yeah. Okay, lie to me again.
Okay.
All right.
Anyways.
We're back.
We are back.
Yay.
So, we touched on this earlier.
Mm-hmm.
It is now time.
All right.
Sir Elton John.
The Septuagenarian.
Not almost Septuagenarian.
Yeah, he is the Septuagenarian.
In March.
So. Soon to be Septuagenarian.
To be.
So,
we have been given the information that Elton John has stated he will be retiring from his music career whenever he turns 70 in March. So Elton John is done with music come 6 months.
Well, there goes another facet of my childhood down the drain.
Yeah, but...
the man that ruled my Disney movie childhood is now retiring.
Yes.
Does that mean I'm getting old?
Yes, you are getting old.
Is this going to be... This is the new thing for life now as we get older, like we get older, and the people that were old get even older and disappear.
I mean, yeah. That's the circle of life.
Dead ringer for a good Disney movie right there.
It is. But so Elton John has stated during a Good Morning Britain show after his Apple Music Festival concert in London this past weekend.
Doesn't he? The Apple Music Festival.
He does, because he is originally from Great Britain.
Oh, I thought we were Apple the company.
No. This is a music festival.
This is a festival literally about apples.
Well, I don't know if it's about apples. It's just called the Apple Music Festival, and it's held in London, and it was held this past weekend. Elton stated that his voice is getting better as he gets older, but I think I'm singing better than I ever have. But he states later on that he has no plans to go on forever or any further in his music. So he's throwing a big party for his 70th birthday and doing a fundraiser in Los Angeles to benefit for it. So his party is going to be a fundraiser for one of the local charities that he participates in that I cannot think of the name off the top of my head.
I'm sure it's a charity.
It is. But his birthday party is going to be that charity, and he's going to make a large donation.
You thinking about going?
You know, if I had the money to fly to Los Angeles and go to this.
I'm just saying, this is a great plug for a charity we should create.
The Media Club charity?
No, the Dakota and Jeremy charity.
Go to Los Angeles to spend a day with Sir Elton John.
Our famously idyllic Sir Elton John. Because that would complete my childhood in a certain facet.
You know, I really wasn't that big of an Elton John fan.
You lie.
I'm not lying.
So how many times did you watch Lion King?
Okay, I'm not gonna lie.
Now you're starting to tell the truth.
I am. But you know, one of his last concerts was actually here in Chattanooga. And tickets were only like $50 for him.
And
I didn't go.
What?
I didn't go. I had to work.
Sacrilege.
Yeah, it really does suck. But so yeah.
Septuagenarian.
Septuagenarian.
He's a septuagenarian come March.
And he will be quitting music forever.
I'm calling him Sir Septuagenarian.
John.
Elton. Septuagenarian Elton. He's no longer Sir John Elton. He's Sir Septuagenarian.
His name is Elton John, not John Elton.
I give up.
Anyways, going to a band that is not quitting their music for any time soon, 21 Pilots with Heathens from the movie Suicide Squad. Right here on Chattanooga State's The WAWL.
For our troops and their families, the military is more than a career. It's a journey. And every step along the way, the USO is there.
It's an experience that soldier will never forget for the rest of his life. That's what the USO does.
From the time they join to the time they transition out of the military, the USO is there, offering programs and support along the way.
USO has tons of programs, how to do a job interview, what to wear, what not to wear, knowing that there was going to be a life after the military.
For over 70 years, the USO has continued to meet the needs of our troops and their families, standing with them when it counts.
We all got to watch pretty much his last goodbye right before we were notified he was gone. Without the USO, it wouldn't be possible for me and my children to watch Jared tell us that he loves us. These are memories that we'll have forever.
Be a part of their journey. Learn more today at USO.org.
Expect lots of sunshine out there through your afternoon. Warming up, highs later on near 90 tonight. Fair, comfortable again, lows into the lower to middle 60s. For the midweek, not much change. Still looking dry for the next several days with hot afternoons and mild nights and highs of around 90. This forecast is brought to you by Cinta, specializing in keeping your workday just a little bit cleaner. Your source for mats, uniforms, cleaning programs, and more. To get started, their website, cintas.com.
For Chattanooga State's The WAWL, I'm Store Team 12 Chief Meteorologist Patrick Orr.
Thanks, Patrick, and you are completely right. It is starting to warm up. 82 degrees here at Chattanooga State. Bright and sunny still, only going to get hotter. So before we go into our next little segment, I think it's time. Do you think it's time?
It's always time.
It's always time for a ticket giveaway.
Oh, ticket giveaway!
Tickets! You're going to win tickets here on the WAWL Takeover. So, we have the tickets for Of Montreal with Rabbitfoot at the Revelry Room this Saturday, September 24th. Let me make sure that is a Saturday. It is a Saturday. So, if you would like to win tickets, give me a call at 423-697-4406. We're going to take caller number 5. So, with that in mind...
Caller number 5?
Caller number 5. We're going to bump it up a little bit to caller number 7. But not caller. Fast and Furious 7.
Oh, yeah, that thing.
Yes.
Yeah, we got to talk about the Fast and Furious.
Yes, so there is word going around that the late Paul Walker will be featured in the next Fast and Furious movie.
I don't agree with that. That's horrible.
I
think that's horrible. Absolutely horrible.
I agree, but... His brothers, Caleb and Cody Walker, stepped up to finish the filming of Furious 7 after Paul's accident.
Yeah.
Tragic accident during the middle of filming.
I remember.
And
I was in Atlanta when that happened.
Yeah.
It was really sad.
Yeah, it really was.
Because I think it happened in Atlanta, didn't it?
I think it was Los Angeles because it was a charity event.
Okay, all right. Good for that.
But Caleb revealed that Vin Diesel... gave him a phone call. And his quote was, I had a phone call with Vin for about an hour, and we discussed this a while back. He wanted their blessing. And Vin shared stories of Brian with his brothers from when they were on set, everything, because, he was always away doing shows and movies and stuff like that, or appearances.
Yeah.
So
he's real charitable.
Yeah. Cody and Caleb really never got to see him that much. So their memories came from a lot of other different people. People that hung out with him all the time. Tyrese. That's actually, I don't think that's his real name, but yeah, it is. Tyrese Gibson, Vin Diesel, everybody on set of Fast and Furious, all the other movies that he's done. So that's where they got most of their memories from of him. And
It's
Vin...
Real sentimental.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Vin Diesel gave Cody or Caleb a call to ask for the family's blessing for Paul to be having a cameo in the next
new one. Yeah.
In the next I cannot talk today. That coffee is starting to wear down.
It's your tongue.
It is.
It's begging you for more coffee.
It is. But have a cameo in the new film. Just so...
I don't think that should happen.
Well,
I don't care how many times you go to the family and get their blessing. I think it's wrong to even have asked the family, to think the idea is okay enough to go ask for permission. I think that is as bad as Ghost Michael Jackson.
Touche. I will agree with that. But at the same time, it's kind of to give Paul's fan base that...
I'm a part of his fan base, and I think he was a great guy. He was a great actor.
He was.
I enjoy his legacy, and I don't need people to try and add to it. True. That's my opinion on the... Yeah. That's my 2 cents.
But it's kind of to give them closure that, yes, he is still there. He's dealing with his family in the movie, dealing with his 2 kids. So it's kind of just closure, almost.
Yeah, they gave me... You know how much closure I got out of the last one? We drove off into a CG sunset.
Yeah, we did, and I cried.
I cried too.
A lot.
I'm a man that's okay with his manliness enough to admit that I absolutely broke into a little crying baby in the middle of a movie theater when he drove off into the sunset without me.
Yes.
Because that was a very emotional moment.
It was an emotional moment.
But that was enough closure for me. As a fan, I'm like, all right, I'm good. I don't need to see or hear of maybe a mention,
Yeah. So we also want your opinion.
Yeah.
If you think this is okay, give us a call. If you don't think it's okay, give us a call. Tell us why. Let us know what you think they should do, even though they probably won't listen to us. But it's always good to get our listeners' feedback. So give us a call at 423-697-4406. Let us know if you think they should put Paul Walker in the next movie, or they should just leave it alone and have the
Furious franchise
6
go on without him.
Yeah, and that's what I think.
That's what I think should happen. Yeah.
We'll talk about this more later on. So right now we got Shawn Mendes with Treat You Better right here on Chattanooga State's The Wall. Call for tickets as well.
Call us for them tickets. And get your free tickets on.
Don't forget, the Takeover is live.
Woo!
You are keeping it in tune with Chattanooga State's WAWL Red Bank, Chattanooga.
This hour of music is brought to you courtesy of Track 29 on the web at track29.co, Chattanooga's music venue in back of the Chattanooga Choo Choo on Market Street.
Warning, you are entering the WAWL Takeover. This message is brought to you by the Chat State Media Club. Users inside the Takeover will infect your ears. Enter at your own risk. And we are back. Whoa! We are back with our number 2 in the WAWL Takeover show.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
We're 3 callers in, waiting on a 5th caller still, aren't we?
Yes, we are. So we've had 3 callers. We were waiting on 2 more. That second one is going to get that free set of tickets to go see Of Montreal with Rabbitfoot. You might be lucky enough to get that Rabbitfoot ticket.
I hate when we have to say no when they call in, oh, you're not the 5th caller.
Yeah, sorry. Keep trying though. So maybe we'll get somebody. But, until then, we're going to throw it into the Catfish and the Bottlemen with 7. Not 6, not 8, but 7. On Chattanooga State's The WAWL.
7's a good number.
And the WAWL Takeover.
Whoa!
Takeover.
That was a small echo.
As the age of our population rises, so does the need for trained pharmaceutical personnel. In just 1 year, Chattanooga State's Pharmacy Technician program will train you for a rewarding career with excellent pay and benefits. Pharmacy technicians fill prescriptions, constitute IV solutions, and prepare medications under supervision of a licensed pharmacist. At information sessions, you'll learn about admission requirements, class selection process, job opportunities, and a program overview. The next information session will be in the HSC building in room 2118 at 10 a.m. on Tuesday, January 3rd. Questions 423-697-4450. That's 697-4450, or go to chattanoogastate.edu.
There's something very dangerous in your home. It could be hiding in a closet or waiting in the basement. It's not sharp or toxic or flammable, yet it helps send more people to the trauma center than any other household item.
Hey, hon, do me a favor and hold the ladder for me.
I have a better idea. Let's just call somebody to clean the gutters.
To scoop out a few leaves? I'll be down in a heartbeat. Whoa! Ow!
No!
Using a ladder might seem easy. Misusing one is even easier. Ask any of the 150,000 people who fell off their ladders into the trauma center last year alone. Don't let a do-it-yourself project do yourself in. For tips on ladder safety, visit orthoinfo.org, a public service message from the American Academy of Orthopedic Surgeons, who want to keep your bones safe, strong, and well-connected.
Expect lots of sunshine out there through your afternoon. Warming up, highs later on near 90 tonight. Fair, comfortable again, lows into the lower to middle 60s. For the midweek, not much change. Still looking dry for the next several days with hot afternoons and mild nights and highs of around 90. This forecast is brought to you by Cinta, specializing in keeping your workday just a little bit cleaner. Your source for mats, uniforms, cleaning programs, and more. To get started, their website, cintas.com.
For Chattanooga State's The WAWL, I'm Store Team 12 Chief Meteorologist Patrick Orr.
Thank you so much, Patrick. And just like you said, it is getting hotter by the minute.
So saith the Patrick.
85 degrees right now.
Yeah, I don't feel it.
Here at Chattanooga State. Well, we're in an air-conditioned studio.
Yeah.
But
sucks for everybody else.
Whenever we step outside, we'll definitely feel it.
I'm not going outside.
Yeah, you'll have to go outside at some point.
Never.
I don't believe that. So, one more thing we're going to talk about until I think you have to leave to go back to work.
Leave? Yeah, I got to work.
Yeah.
This isn't work?
This is work, but
then there's real work.
Yes.
Isn't that the story of college life?
Yes, it is. So, clowns are starting to take over the cities around the southeast.
Is this about? Like you mentioned this earlier, and I need to know because I know folks that have innate fears of clowns, and I need to know what's going on with the clowns popping up everywhere.
So, it started in a small town in Taylorsville, North Carolina.
So this is a Pokemon Go thing.
It is not, surprisingly.
Oh.
But pretty much it started out as...
So you can't capture, just to clarify, you cannot capture the clowns.
You cannot. These clowns nowadays I would stay away from. Just because of how out of hand
Like, should I keep my children locked up in the house, clowns?
Hide your kids, hide your wife.
What?
Clowns are knocking on the doors trying to take your kids.
So this is like American Horror Story clowns?
Somewhat.
Okay.
More of it.
More it.
But here's the thing.
Okay, tell me.
Everybody thought when it first started that it was going to be a possible promotion for the new Stephen King It movie.
Huh.
But Stephen King actually came out and said, no, this is nothing. If I saw clowns, I would run. So Stephen King is afraid of these clowns. But I found out where it started. Started in Taylorsville, North Carolina. I hope I'm saying that right. And
I mean, how else can you say Taylorsville?
I think it's Taylorsville. But
Taylorsville.
So it started out as a promotion for a Halloween Haunted Hill attraction. These 3 guys started going out and promoting for it, and it's a haunted bus ride, the way that they do it.
Okay.
They just came onto Facebook Live. I was watching it last night. They were doing a bunch of shout-outs. They had like 13,000 people watching.
Holy shit.
People are like, oh, the police have been notified. We're going to get you going, blah, 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 blah. But it's all these people are taking it too far, kidnapping kids.
Yeah.
And all they wanted to do was get their show like promoted. And it worked. They've got 13,000 followers. And I'm actually probably going to take a trip down to North Carolina to go see this.
That'd be up.
Up, same thing. It's actually across, but...
Technically, it's up.
So...
It's up the East Coast.
Evil Clowns started out as a haunted house attraction, turned into kid abductions.
Wait. So the kid abductions are like real? Or
Yeah,
they're
like
stunted,
they're
planned events?
No. Apparently some people took it too far and were like, hey, this is a good idea. Stand in the woods and abduct kids. And it happened.
That's a thing?
Apparently.
I thought that was like the 90s.
I thought so too. But maybe we'll find out later on.
Look out for clowns.
Yeah, just look out for clowns. If you see them by a playground, run away. Take your kids with you.
But get those Pokemon.
Don't catch Pokemon.
No, get the Pokemon.
Get the Pokemon, but leave
Skip
the clowns.
Skip the clown, get the Pokemon.
Yes, Mr. Mime, no, we don't want you. Up next, Ariana Grande featuring Iggy Azalea and Nicki Minaj with Problem. And you know what?
I think we have one more caller.
I've got one less problem with you.
He's a little bit of you, he's a little bit of me. He's the trash on the roadside of Tennessee. He's the garbage that we find. He's a dream we left behind. Oh, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. A throwaway bottle or a pop-top can may not seem much to a traveling man, but a little bit of litter goes a long, long way. Growing and a-growing, getting bigger every day. Tennessee trash messing up the highways. Tennessee trash junking up the byways. There ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash. No, there ain't no lower class than Tennessee trash.
A trash-free Tennessee. Sounds good to me. A public service by this station and the Tennessee Department of Transportation.
It's pouring rain. It's real dark outside. Your heart starts beating really, really fast. You've never done anything so hard in your life. This is boot camp. This is the real thing now. It's such extreme pain, you don't understand how you can finish. I began to feel that there was no way I was ever going to have my title, U.S. Marine. It takes special inner strength, courage, and desire to do this. I was just thinking, I'm so close. I'm so close. And when I finished, I was like, I'm done. I did it. The moment I will never forget is when this drill instructor that I admire so much comes up to me straight in front of me, put her arm on my shoulder and said, "Good morning, Marine."
PFC Summer Volkman became a Marine. Can you? Visit Marines.com or call 1-800-MARINES. The few, the proud, the Marines.
Expect lots of sunshine out there through your afternoon. Warming up, highs later on near 90 tonight. Fair, comfortable again, lows into the lower to middle 60s. For the midweek, not much change. Still looking dry for the next several days with hot afternoons and mild nights and highs of around 90. This forecast is brought to you by Cintas, specializing in keeping your workday just a little bit cleaner. Your source for mats, uniforms, cleaning programs, and more. To get started, their website, cintas.com.
For Chattanooga State's The Wall, I'm SOAR Team 12 Chief Meteorologist Patrick Hoare.
Thank you very much, Patrick. Still standing about at 85 degrees here at Chattanooga State. For my last little break, I've got my good old pal, Alex Griffith, in studio with me. Say hello, Alex.
Hi, how are you? How you guys doing?
Doing pretty good. I don't know about you. So something I saw in the news today was relevant. One of my favorite movies, which is the number 23 with Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey was actually in the news for being falsely... Let me see what the headline says, just to be sure. Jim Carrey will not tolerate the wrongful death lawsuit.
Death lawsuit?
Death lawsuit.
What?
So...
What?
It goes on to state that the 54-year-old actor dated Irish-born Cathriona White, on and off from 2012 until she was till the makeup artist took her own life at her Sherman Oaks home with a cocktail of prescription drugs in September of 2015.
A cocktail? Like, she didn't just take the specific... She, like, mixed and matched?
Apparently.
Oh, my word.
So... It's reportedly saying that she took her own life after her and Jim Carrey had broken up for their second time. So the estranged husband of White, Mark Burton, has filed a lawsuit against Carrey, saying that he provided White with the pills she overdosed on, despite being aware that she was ill-equipped to ingest and manage highly addictive prescription drugs outside the care of a licensed physician, and that she was prone to depression. And so Jim Carrey is being sued for apparently making her kill herself.
That's... Oh, I don't believe that at all.
He goes on later to state that he will not tolerate this heartless attempt to exploit him or the woman that he loved. Catch troubles were born long before they met, and sadly her tragic end was beyond anyone's control. So, you know, it's a terrible thing. Nobody ever wants to have that pinned on them.
No, not at all.
And especially, like, if it's someone that you really loved and it just didn't work out, and then they happen to die right afterwards, everybody's going to look at you like it was your fault.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I've obviously never been in a situation like that before.
Yeah.
But I mean, I've had a couple of bad breakups that something happened and it was pinned on me. But it's just one of those things. Like, how is that my fault?
Yeah.
You know, how is it my fault that they took it upon themselves to do something drastic?
Exactly. And you know, not a lot of people think that Jim Carrey is someone like that. But with what Mark Burton is doing, filing this lawsuit, everybody's just like, wow, I can't see him doing that. But with media, you know, everybody blows everything out of proportion. And so everybody's starting to think, well, maybe he did do it. It might just be a coincidence, but I don't know. You know, my favorite movie of Jim Carrey's was the number 23.
Number 23, where he broke typecasting.
Yes, exactly. Everybody knows Jim Carrey for all of his comedic work that he does.
Right.
The number 23 is a very dark movie.
Very, very dark movie.
Dark. And that's what I love about Jim Carrey, is he can play both. He can play both very well. He can be very serious, or he can be very funny.
Right. And I really enjoy actors like that. You know, like Johnny Depp.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he can play anything across the board. Like, you give him a role and he'll be like, all right, give me 24 hours and I'll add this character to my mind.
Exactly.
Like, have you ever like heard the question, like, you know, does Johnny Depp's all his characters, like, what happens if they all mix together?
I would like to see a movie about that. I would love to see a movie about that.
Just like Insight. That would be a good cartoon. Like,
it would. Did you know that Johnny Depp does not watch any of his films that he is in?
I did know that.
That is just something that, you know, I've always wondered why.
Right.
Why not watch something that you were a part of? And, you know, I kind of understand because with me being an actor in high school and you as well.
Right.
Watching yourself, you're your own worst critic.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking with Johnny Depp, with how he is, he would probably get really upset with how he's doing. But everybody has their own opinion.
Right. I mean, like, I go back and I watch, you know, my first short that I starred in, and I'm just like, oh, I should have said the line this way, or I should have done this, or should have done that to show this character thinking this, or anything like that. And you know, I do criticize myself severely. But yeah, that's about it.
Exactly. So, I mean, everybody's got their own way of doing stuff. We learned our ways. Everybody else learns a different way. But I think we're going to throw it into a little bit of music. We got some other DJs coming in. We got Jacob coming in right after us. He's going to have the tickets to Tory Lanez, not Taylor Lanez. That was my mistake. So Tory Lanez tickets given up next hour. But right now we've got River Willis with All Day, All Night right here on Chattanooga State's The WAWL and the Media Takeover. We'll catch you next week, Tuesday at noon.